look on the side of Fnatic, you have things like Ornn, the Trundle, you know, even the Renata that feel like they're so incredible in these mid to late game team fights. But LeBlanc and Kalista obviously not known as those hyper-scaling threats. On the opposite side, for Misfits, it's a similar story, but they always have the luxury of falling back to that Zeri.
New type of proxy farming that I have not seen before.
Someone call bounce.
Baby, Fnatic taking notes from their Dota team, just straight up tri-laning.
I mean, Caedrel, you're a pro. What do you do in this situation, huh?
They have to brute force their way through. The TP will help them out a lot. That's going to force Fnatic
Zanzarah
back.
has it fading away! Burned down, first blood irrelevance here, but it's probably too late. Upset now has double buff! Or red buff, rather.
It's an absolute masterclass by Fnatic. Honestly, they played this level 1 to perfection.
It's been incredibly successful.
That middle stat, kill participation, that means how many of the kills was he involved in?
I just got the bot grab. Zanzarah's top side again. They're going to 4-man bot here and zone Neon away, or even look for the dive. Flash isn't up yet. Fnatic no.
Walking forward, Neon, there's really just nowhere you can go. He lands the chains, and oh man.
Mersa might die as well, you know, the wave's just been proxied. Zanzarah's top, but it's an Ornn. He could just walk away. Even if he died, it's not the end of the world, and now it's a lonely little support.
What do you got, Mersa? Where's the fancy footwork? He tries to sidestep, he tries to leap in, he tries to make sure that they're taking the tower, but Hylissang is already gone. Fnatic get a second kill on the bottom side.
It's just
But he doesn't want to. He's going into the jungle, he's harassing. Cost him his ultimate, which could be
go again.
a little nerve-wracking.
They're gonna go again.
Hello, Neon. That's a pillar, that's an ulti, and the rest of the team now coming, Ignite coming out as well. The flash forward, 2 flashes burn. Fnatic, they smell blood in the water.
Oh my good God.
They're just bullying towards the top side of the map. As
5
Upset
seconds.
secures that bot tower.
Wow. Ornn counting down. I think there's almost no way that he makes it out of this one.
Does he die here? Well,
Think back to the Gragas play. How many times have we seen Wunder outplay these moments? 2-man knock-up now coming in. The wave not quite cleared. He can E into the tower. He's going to find 2 members knocked up. Wunder now flashing out to safety, trying to turn back. They got too much damage. Surely they burn him down without losing anyone irrelevant on the backside. So incredibly low, and here comes Razork. Throwing down the pillar. Flash back over the wall. Wunder's still standing. Why would you dive this man? Have you not seen the Gragas play?
he always pulls it off. Good old reliable in the top lane. Wunder, masterclass of experience, just showing it there 1v4, and it's Razork who's hungry for more. Zanzarah gets the ult onto him to slow him down. No flash, but Hilly has his ult.
Now, Hilly waiting to pull the ult out now. There it is. Hostile takeover running back in the midst of the team. They're going to start to auto each other. Nautilus passive feels pretty bad when it's proc from the Renata.
I'd love to
Gold difference in the middle bar on your screen. That's 3,000 gold is the advantage that Upset has right now over his lane opposition. He is sitting on...
make that happen in bot lane, because again, a 4-man dive onto Wunder. He's just a little bit tankier now. Are they going to pull this one off?
Wunder, 2-man knock-up. TP now coming in,
No,
waiting on the ultimate now, knowing him back. Who's diving who? Humanoid now going forward, pulling back away. Stun going to get used out. A lot of cooldowns burned. Irrelevant now running. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, Neon's feeling a little uncomfortable as Upset's starting to get frisky. I don't think there's any room for that Zeri to stand under tower. And to be honest, seeing this big of a difference is a bit surprising, but for all the Zeri haters out there, this must feel pretty therapeutic.
That's 3 towers now taken. Fnatic with a 7,000 gold lead at 14 and a
To
half.
win a couple more best of 5s after this, I believe they need to win the next one, and I think after that, another one, then they're in Malmo.
If they beat, if Fnatic win here, and we're
Barrel
going to...
completely counted out, backs against the wall. They managed to pull it off, so the mental strength must be strong.
See
A week of
Vetheo
practice.
sitting on a ward.
Humanoid. Finding the lock up there, now snapping back, second chain has connected. Razork on the way in, lockup is here, they should have more than enough damage to finish off this kill. Humanoid running for the hills, but gets hooked out in the end, and the shutdown goes to Vetheo. That's big, but here comes the rest of Fnatic. Hylissang on the backside, it's a hostile takeover, and boy is it hostile. Look at the kills coming in left and right. Easy Baron now to follow for Fnatic.
It looked like a little bit of a mistake there, but Fnatic again quick to respond from mid with the TPs. They're going to start off this Baron. Should be as free as you can imagine, because Zanzarah can't even get in the pit. He doesn't have flash, he can't walk up. Fnatic have full vision control. And it was in the RNG versus EDG when I believe Scout was playing LeBlanc, they banned away Nautilus. And that's the reason you can see it why, right? The ulti just locks you down. There's no real counterplay for Humanoid there, but good punish by Fnatic.
Just an incredible response. And like that was just a situation. Oh, they're even waiting for Humanoid.
A man who treats you like Wunder treats this top lane tier 1.
He'll never leave you.
He will never leave you.
He'll hold his ground to defend
he will,
you.
I would say die for you, but that hasn't happened yet. He will live for you, which is probably better. And now, going for the play here. And the recall's already channeled, so Irrelevant now the one who's in trouble. Double dash back out to safety. There's no way out. He knows what's at stake here.
It's a similar game to G2 Misfits Game 1, where it's just an absolute stomp. And the only thing Misfits is going to say after this game, before they go into game 2 is, let's forget about it. This game never happens. We just need to ban Kalista, or we need to ward bot side more, or we just cannot split the map top side level 1 when they have Kalista, no matter what our top lane matchup is, no matter what the map looks like. Neon actually going to fight back a bit to the shield though.
For now, and then Humanoid, of course, if he's able to hit on the next rotation of cooldowns, Neon will find himself in a pretty difficult scenario, but Neon just doing what he can to clear the wave. The Baron minion's so incredibly powerful, ticking up to level 15 now, and Neon forced to dash away over the wall. Misfits looking for a potential collapse here on the bottom side. The handshake now coming out as well as the hostile takeover. Zanzarah in trouble, Vetheo waiting over the wall, maybe wanting to pick off Hylissang, but will not get the opportunity. Top wave collapsing, mid wave now being eaten up as well by Razork.
He's trying to buff the wave.
Over the wall to buff the wave. Has there ever been a more Hylissang play? I cannot really think of one. Leaping back in now, though. Vetheo fishing for a little bit more. Pulled back. The knockup now going to connect on the Upset. Lockup coming through. Upset should just get shut down here. Upset trying to finish off Akali. Still standing. No! Sure can flip the fade away to finish the shutdown. Hope starts to bloom for Misfits briefly, but what else can it turn into? What else can they find? Irrelevant now walking away. Razork's a big boy. You do not want this fight. Vetheo waiting off to the side, trying to slow, trying to split the fight. Irrelevant locked up, taken down. Fnatic still very much in control. Humanoid barreling down the mid lane, but here comes the Zeri.
Here's red buff.
W not going to connect, coming over the wall. Has red buff, going to start on the chase. Wunder now turning, knowing that there's no way that they can win this one. Never mind, Wunder trying to take the fight. Walking out. Will this be the first time? Will they finally be able to kill Wunder? Wunder doing some good damage here, getting chipped away at. Should just fall here in the exchange. Razork now coming over the wall. Where's the pillar going to go? Are they going to try to burn down Neon in the meantime, or have they bitten off more than they can chew? Neon now running out over the wall. Razork still standing. The entire team split. It's an absolute mess, but Misfits...
I mean, this is the best case scenario for Misfits. The question is, can Neon get away with his life? He has his eyes on Razork right now.
I think he might be dead. Razork's going to pillar him.
Who's chasing who? Flash over the wall. They're going to try to finish the kill before anyone else gets here. Can they get it done? Neon now running at the shield though, coming in just in time. Does he not light still? He's burning up. Oh, just everything, baby. He's standing strong. Shut down. Humanoid now running. That's the stun, that's the fall. If he's waiting, he's trying to bait Neon in. If they overcommit, no, they won't overcommit. They get the kill. Misfits, how? How do they always do it? Misfits, Vetheo on a killing spree. They're not out of the dark yet. It's a 9K deficit still, but they make. Does not take him any time. He can solo contest this one. It doesn't really stop Fnatic from pushing out in the mid lane. Fnatic now with Mountain Soul. This is big. They are
forced now to make them have to respond, and that's exactly what they're going to do. Zanzarah steals this. It would be a wonder. It would be miraculous. He did it in game 1 against G2. Sloppy play by them, but it looks like Fnatic are zoning him away. Vetheo's basing without TP. They're going to give this up.
I think Neon does actually have IE in the base. He has all 3 components, 425 on the complete cost. Maybe why he's calling them not to fight, but it's going to be so difficult now against a Baron, against a Mountain Soul, and again, still a team that has so little wave clear. Surely this is Fnatic's victory push.
Well, they're going to look for it. They're playing through one lane once again. You can see Misfits did try to catch that bot wave, but resets have now come through. And Fnatic, they're on the tier 3 towers of Misfits base.
Breaking one. Inhibitor surely to follow. Misfits not in a position to respond, instead just trying to stop the bot lane push, knowing the mid is already gone. Neon hasn't gone back to base quite yet. Vetheo isolated, not a lot of energy here. Pulls down the Shroud, should be able to walk away, but going to be weak in the fight to follow. If Fnatic can keep forcing this play, forcing the dive, they see the man advantage. That's the hostile takeover. It's clean. 2 members knocked down. Fnatic missteps, but they would not give the game up. Playing clean after the difficult fight on the top side of the map. Fnatic just about from start to finish, dominating. Here now, a final fight. Renekton standing, but not for very long. They're getting torn to pieces. Finally, the IE is here for Neon, but it is too little. It is too late. Berlin erupts in cheers for Fnatic. Proud of the way the team played in game 1. A turnaround from their performance in the first week.
I think Misfits accepted that this game was lost around 15-20 minutes in. They were pretty confident that they were going to go towards game 2 and probably discussing game 2, but when Fnatic made those mistakes, they found a little bit of glimmer of hope, but it just didn't arrive in time. If they had those power spikes, those items, maybe they could have contested the soul, but Fnatic again just way too far ahead. One person gets caught, the game presents.
So